The first word
Hello,
of the
guys.
stream is
Welcome to Nikoh podcast. Today, me, Zul, and Jom. We're going to be covering three different topics in today's podcast episode of Nikoh podcast. So, for starters, hello, Jom, hello, Zul. Do you guys have anything you guys want to say before we
Hello.
start this podcast?
I will
Oh,
screw Jom, bro.
yeah. So this is my debut. So, guys, I hope I can share something new, something informative.
Lovely.
Well, so for starters, guys, we're gonna start off this topic with one question we self-made us together. We discussed this before, and we're gonna discuss this now. And this is gonna be controversial, so each one of us is gonna give their honest opinion, and we will try to keep it as unbiased as we could. So for starters, for our first question, it's gonna be social media connects people more than it destroys real life relationships. So let's start with John.
Yes.
Oh, shouldn't we start with Zul? I think I should.
No,
I think
no.
we should start with Zul.
Me personally, I think it's Jom tribute. We should let Jom take the lead.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So. Yeah, I do believe that social media has a negative effect on personal relationships. Let's be honest. Like, it might be case to case basis that it has benefits, but I do believe that there are more negative effects than positive. So that's my take on this. How about you,
What do you mean
Zul?
by? Wait, before
Uh,
before we go move on to me, let's hear the specific. You say there's pros and cons. Well, what is it, Jom? I'm curious.
uh, yeah, just on top of my head, uh, well, I would say that social media sometimes invades your private life to the point that everyone wants to show up in social media that they often disregard the personal interaction.
Hmm.
Imagine this scenario like me and my friends would hang out together. We would share drinks.
Hmm.
Before social media, we would like tell stories like the whole time. But now with social media, everyone is just holding their phone, looking at something in Facebook or Instagram, and it's like half of the time or even more than that. We don't talk. We're just drinking and looking at our phones. So that is one of the negative effects that I see.
So, Jom, you saying that? Hello, am I lagging?
Oh, John cut off. No, John cut off.
Uh, let's give Jom a second. Maybe we try to tag
Hello?
him, saying that he's yes, Jom. You just come
Hello.
back.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Is my internet
No,
bad?
no, no, no. You know, it's not just cut off like a couple of seconds, but please continue,
Uh,
mate.
Yes.
yeah. So as I was saying, sometimes social media steals time even when you're having interactions with friends, family. Like the one
Hmm.
example I give, another example is like when you're having dinner with your family. The way it used to be before is like you guys would share what happened throughout your day. But now, like
Hmm.
even in the dinner table, you would see the young ones holding their phones, looking at the social media, Facebook, Instagram. I just feel like it causes a bit of like negative effect on your interpersonal relationship with others.
I I understand, mate, but Jom, the thing about family, you say something about family in the table. Not every family live in the same roof or home. They don't see each other like in 5 seconds. Just open the door, that's my parents. Open another door, that's my brother. I give you a sample. Me. My family live in other continent. We can't see each other. But because of internet, because of online or chat, we could connect even though we are this far. We could video call, feel like we are in the same table. So I would say your cons, or it's not really conning, because you say that people are looking on the social media. What they do, they talk with friends. That's why internet does, for me, online doesn't destroy friendship. but make it stronger and more flexible and expand it. Am I right, John? Or
You are right in that sense, but the thing is, social media isn't just for connecting to your family. Like there are plenty of other things that can cause distraction when you're looking at social media. One
hmm?
example is sometimes you will see like clips of movies, memes, and like it takes away your time. You should be like on in your case, you're not with your family. How about the others that are in the same house but they don't even have conversations anymore because they're just scrolling through their phones.
That's seem like their choice. If they
Mhm.
got some ads or movie, that's their choice to watch it, and it's their choice to talk to their family or talk with people that you say internet destroying relationship. But it's their choice. It's not because of internet. No.
That's the thing. That's the thing, Zul. You have that choice because there is social media. Like
Hmm?
imagine like 10 years, 15 years way back. There's no social
Hmm?
media. You can't do that. You
Hmm?
don't have that choice. Right? So instead of
Yes.
like scrolling through your phone, looking through memes, looking through some posts made by some famous people, you would rather spend time like telling stories to your friends where when you're in the
Yes.
same place or with your family, talking about
Hmm?
something fun. But now it creates another like another road to somewhere else wherein to you don't even have to interact with the people in the same vicinity because you have the option to do something else.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now you say 50 like 30 years ago without internet, people tell story with each other. They are more interactive. That's because of the convenience, because they stuck in the same home or they go to class or they study together. It's not by choice. It's because the convenient and they don't have any options. But
Mhm.
because of the internet, they have options, and to me that's good. Even though it's distracting, like you say, I understand. Online can be distracting, but it's better to have those options than have none.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true. But what I'm saying is that while
yes.
there is an option now that
Hmm?
it may have positive effects, I do feel that there are still like plenty of negative effects. So another example is like okay,
Yes.
let's leave it at that there are negatives positive. Now,
Okay, okay.
another way that social media ruins the relationship is like people tends to post like happy things happening. For example, you see couples posting about their relationship, right?
Hmm?
And then because it's on social media, you tend to compare what's happening in your own relationship to what's happening to the other person that's posting on social media. That's another way
Hmm?
of like having a negative effect because you tend to like, oh, this should be happening to me as well because it's
Hmm?
happening to someone else. See what I mean is now you have this idea that this is how it's supposed to go because you're comparing your life to someone else just because they're posting it on social media.
I understand, but I think zero. What's your opinion on that? Comparison.
For me, to be honest, I'm in between. Like, thing is, social media does help you connect with people, especially as let's say a long time family member. They live in a different country, they live in a different continent. You can easily reach them in minutes. But thing is, like,
Mhm.
also, in my opinion, online relationships, whether you're friends with people online, that also makes you an introvert. Like it disconnects you from the real world. Like you cannot be doing activities. You cannot go play soccer with your friends. You cannot go hang out at bars with your friends, etc. Like in my opinion, I think like it's good and bad depending on how you use it. For example, you could connect with IRL friends. That's something good. Like for example, you cannot like physically get to that friend. Like they live in a different country. Then yes, I think that's good. But in some cases where you just rely solely on online friends, I think that's really bad. Because in the end, like IRL relationships are so much better than online relationships. And you would turn out to be an introvert in the end.
Mm.
Yeah. And to add on that, like I think that the romance of writing letters is gone because I used to like send out mails. I'm kind of old, like I'm 32. There was a time where when you have a friend that is far away and you tend to like exchange letters. The romance of that is now gone. Now post office are just for receiving like bills and something else. Like you don't even receive letters anymore. Like I don't know if the kids nowadays even get the chance to like write their letter. So it took away something very special.
I
So that's
understand, mate.
that's another negative effect. You can say that it's convenient, but the thing is the effort is gone. Like you don't even have to be in the same place with your friend. You don't have to be in you don't even have to travel to see your friend. Like you just send a chat or
Yes,
video call. The effort is all gone. Like before, like meeting friends from a far away place, it tends to be like special. Like yeah, that's what I'm saying. It took away some good things.
it did took away some good thing, but for me, that's because I can say this because I don't experience it. So I I will say that it did take away something very sentimental, but in the name of convenient, you could message and video call. You don't need to travel hours because you could just video call them. I found that very the process is better, but
Yeah,
that's just my opinion. Now,
and yeah, going yeah. Sorry,
yes,
continue.
and I continue.
Yeah,
Continue, John.
and again, going back to the point, like back to the example where I'm with my IRL friends, we're hanging out,
Hmm?
but sometimes I do tend to feel that I'm being ignored just because they're looking at their phones, and I would like make a joke about it and say, "Oh, Are we gonna drink? Are we gonna have fun, or are we just gonna look at our phones?" So like it might be a joke, but like I feel like jokes are always half meant. Like
Yes,
you can
yes.
tell a joke because it's applicable to that situation. So sometimes you do tend to feel ignored. Like even like there was this one time I went to a birthday party that is being
Hmm?
held at a resort, and when I got there, the kids are on their phone. They're not even using the swimming pool to like enjoy. They're just on their phone, scrolling through social media. Like I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like it became more of a thing that it became more of a lifestyle rather than just a convenient way of communication.
I understand. But before, let me ask you, Zero, what are we on right now? Are we on social media?
Yes, we are. To be
We
honest,
are.
yes. This is
Wait.
how we met.
Be-
Like me, you, Job, everyone. Like we all have met just through social media. To be honest, I agree with Job's point as well. Like social media has become convenient. That's good, but it has become too convenient to the point where people are taking away like real life experiences and replacing them with meaningless doom scrolling or like social media scrolling. It has like replaced actual memories with just digital nonsense. That's what I think John is trying to say, and I agree with him on that point.
I disagree highly because for me, that's your generation, mate. But in this generation, we got a lot of more options. We could decide to doom scrolling, or we could decide to go in the Discord, build a community like what we having here. I appreciate every moment talking about this. To me, this is the new way. the way I talk, the way I communicate, it's all because of internet, not because of I talk with people in real life. And then I carry that skill to real life, and I believe that's the convenience is just much better
Yeah, but
because yes.
sorry, continue.
What
Yeah,
I'm trying to say here, what I'm trying to say, you might find your time doing talking in real life, feel better. But I found talking with online from all around the world, talking about the culture, learning about the experience is a lot more valuable to me too. But just because different time zone, different place. But to me, mine is better because it's convenient. Just click away. I don't need to go there. I don't need to. I could have the same experience, but right here. Now, John, what do you think about that?
yeah. But the thing is, you're saying that it gives you option, but that's an illusion, Zul. Like, do you think like how many people do I know that scroll through social media like several hours
Yes.
a day, and they think that, oh, it's my choice, but no, you're getting addicted to it. It's an illusion, Zul. It's an illusion, Zul. Like you're getting
True.
you're like it's already a part of your life because you thought that I would just scroll a few minutes to like check up on what's happening, but it's taking away hours of your life that you could have actually spent with real life people around you. That's what I'm saying,
Hmm?
Zul. Like it could apply to some, but most of the kids nowadays they just do meaningless scrolling. I'll tell you, maybe around 8 out of 10 kids that I know nowadays, they just like tend to do meaningless scrolling. Like, yeah, you think that it's an option, but it's not. It's getting into your head that you have that it's an option, but it's not. You're getting addicted to it. And
You could,
yeah, and
yeah.
okay, continue. Yeah.
No, continue. Sorry. I thought
Yeah,
you would stop. Sorry.
I would say like there could be some like responsible like disciplined people that doesn't do that, but I know a lot of people that would do that.
Hmm?
Even I am guilty of like doom scrolling or something. Like like even my sleep hours tend to get ruined because of it. So you might think that it's your choice, but actually it's not. You don't even notice like you're just scrolling like 7 p.m. at night. You're in your bed. Oh, let me just check social media, and then you'll realize it's already 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and then you'll just ask yourself what happened. I didn't get sleep.
Hmm.
You see,
I
like hmm?
I
Yes,
would
Ru?
say yes. Those scoring and everything could be very addicted. But from my from my perspective, I know when to stop or when to do something outside of internet. Uh, yes.
You can say that for
Basically,
yourself, Zul,
yes,
but can you say
yes.
that for everyone else? Like, do you think everyone else has the discipline, sense of discipline to stop themselves from doing it?
In this
Like, maybe,
generation, yeah. Sorry. Fuck. Continue. In this
yeah,
generation, they do need to have it. I would say that.
you could say that they do need to
Yes.
have it because they don't.
Yes.
Like more than half, I'd say. Like, there's I think there should be a higher percentage of like younger generations doing that.
Hmm?
So that's another negative effect. It could be time they spend with their family, with their
Hmm?
friends, but no, they're doing meaningless scrolling through social media.
From my perspective, this meaningless scoring, yes, that's just a part of it. But doing in internet, you could find your own group of friends. You could find your own group of people that like the same thing. Is easier for them because in real life, not everyone gonna like the same thing, and it's gonna be hard for you to find it. So yeah, doom scrolling addiction is part of it, but the pros is they could find those people. They have options or choice to do outside, to do thing that other than doom scrolling, like
As I
having
said,
yes, yes,
as I said, bro, that thinking that it's an option, that's
hmm?
an illusion, bro. Like it gets into your head, uh, like little by little, it goes through your system, and then one day you'll just realize, oh, I'm addicted to social media. Like you'll just realize that you can't even take a day off away from social media, and you thought it was an option,
Hmm?
but it just becomes part of your life now, and it will take hours and hours of your life.
Yes, it does. But then you could people in internet could create something out of it. They could create a website or page and to express themselves or like the trouble they're having. And doom scrolling, they got like a Reddit slash of it, how to stop it. They try to support it, people doing it. They understand, and we try to fix that as well. That's what social media is for.
And do you know why
Just
they are trying to fix it?
yes,
Because it
why?
happens. Because
Yes,
it
it
happens.
happened.
Because they know that it happens. That's why they're
Hmm?
trying to fix it. Because they know it's wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
They know it has a negative effect. That's why they're
yeah.
trying to fix it. That's why there are researchers and community discussing about it, because it
Hmm?
negatively affects human behavior, and in turn it negatively affects your relationship with IRL people around you.
I
So
Yes.
understand
while I
that.
do agree
Yes.
that sorry, yeah. While I
Uh,
do
uh,
agree that there are positive effects, I believe that uh somehow negative effects does overwhelm the positive effects. Like if it was like before that it's just SMS and calls, yeah,
hmm?
that's convenient, yeah. But nowadays social media tends to do more for you.
I
And
understand.
yeah,
Mm.
I
But
I I
I'm
think
yes. For my
I
pers-
think on the on top of my head, I did cover like most of it, the negative effects.
I
Yes.
understand, but and I'm saying I admit the cons is there, but in my perspective, we human always can create something beautiful out of it. That's including in the social media, and I believe that pros in social media is a lot higher, not just because of convenience, but because of you have a lot more options and you basically expand everything other than just in real life that you are stuck in one place. You don't have options, you see the same people, you do the same thing, and that's just my opinion. But I do agree with you, doom scrolling and those stuff, those con, those easies, and we in internet we to try to stop it. All right. Anyway, now zero. Sorry, by the way, if me and John
Wow.
are taking talking a lot.
Mhm. No, no, that's fine. Let me just end it with my opinion, and then we just can give a summary and move on. So, as
All
John
right.
pointed out, like thing is, there is something like in your brain. It's basically like happiness hormone. It's called dopamine, and basically this dopamine, you get it when you feel happiness, like when your brain wants you to feel happy. And thing is, like social media helps you get dopamine so easily to the point where if you try to even leave social media, it would be so hard because you cannot get the dopamine easily. Like especially on IRL activities, you cannot just get dopamine easily. Like you cannot just go out every day and get the same amount of dosage as dopamine and so easily. Like for example, you can easily just now like just VC with your friend, and that gives you dopamine because you're enjoying talking to them. But at some point, it becomes like an addiction. You become addicted to social media in general. That's the thing. But yeah, like for
Understood.
me, like my opinion is like I'm neutral. I'm in the middle. Like social media is good, but it also has a lot of negativities. If it's utilized in a good
Mm.
way, it's gonna be good. But if it's utilized in a bad way, of course, it's gonna be bad. That's the thing. What about you, John? Like, give us like a summary of all of what you've said.
Yeah, I think I'll still stick to my opinion that it does have positive effects, but it's being overweighed by the negative effects it does, especially to the younger generations. Like older people might have like a bit of discipline, but younger generations grew up in social media, and like I don't think they can take it away easily from their systems.
Mm.
Anything you want to add to?
Nothing. I guess I do the same as you by sticking with my stand. The cons, addiction and stuff is dangerous and it does exist, but the pros of more freedom, more expand your connection is a lot more better. The cons is a lot heavier, and that's just me. So zero. Shall we move
Yes.
to the next topic?
Yes, we shall move on to the next topic. So our second topic for today, guys, is we're going to be talking about talent. And is it more important than hard work when you want to gain success? So basically, is talent more important or is hard work more important when you're trying to chase success? Let's start now with Zul. Let's change it up. What do you think,
Oh,
Zul?
okay, bad. I disagree because the statement says that talent is more important than hard work to achieve something, to achieve, right? Success.
Yes, talent is more
Zero.
important than
All
hard
right.
work in achieving success.
Mate, the thing about success is it's not always come, like it's not always just gonna stand there forever. It's keep gonna go move around the place. Maybe the success is gonna be on this side or the other side, and that's the benefit of hard work, the consistency, and the fact that you keep trying, and you will find success when you keep trying. Other than but talent, they, they don't have. You have talent to do something, but do you keep trying to push it to make it successful? That's hardworking and that's different. So I believe hard work is more important to achieve success than talent because of the consistency and yes, I guess that's it for me. But let's continue the job.
I don't know. So I think we're just opposites, bro. Like I believe talent is way more important than hard work. Because
Hmm?
like in real life, have you ever felt like you're doing your best, but you
Hmm?
couldn't get promoted? But you're doing your best, but you couldn't achieve what you want to achieve. It's because
I
it's because it's being gated
hmm?
by talent, bro. Like I'll give you an example. Like even in office, there are like let's just say politics.
Hmm?
Politics. Sometimes people who are good at communicating, making connections, they always get ahead.
Hmm?
They always get ahead. Even no matter how hard you work, you will be passed by those who are good in politics, and that's a talent. I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds bad, but it's one of the talents that you must have in order to survive. One more thing is like, for example, in sports, do you think that, for example, let's say Manny Pacquiao, he's a very
Yes.
talented boxer, right? Do you think
Hmm?
no other boxer work as hard as Manny Pacquiao? Do you think the other boxers are just lazy? No, they work
No.
hard as well, but they can't do it. They just can't do it because they lack talent. That hard work is controllable. You can wake up one day and decide that I'll work harder, but talent, it's just a gift. It's just there. So I think that depending on what your definition of success is, I think talent gates like true success. Zero?
Yes, I have to agree with John, to be honest, because thing is like, especially in like competitives, in like competitions, like for example soccer, basketball, whatever. Even if you work hard, you practice like 16 hours a day and only sleep like 8 hours a day. If that's all what you do, there is someone who's going to beat you and someone who is more talented than you. Like, yes, hard work is part of success, but it isn't just the main factor. To be honest, for me, like, talent is the biggest factor. Like, for example, in soccer, there's like the biggest two footballers that are like Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo is not as talented as Messi, but he works harder than Messi by a lot. While in the opposite, like Messi you would see him like go dance around people with the ball and stuff. Well, he doesn't work as hard as Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the thing. But like he is just built different. He's just talented. You know?
I
That's all I have to
understand.
say.
Okay, my John, what's the person name again? Well, I mean, what's the
I think talent is way more important if you really
yes?
want to achieve higher goals.
What's the boxer name again? The UFC fighter that you say?
Oh, he's a boxer. He's a boxer. Manny
What's the
Pacquiao.
name? Manny
Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao. You say that. Why is he number top? Why is he the best one of that? Is other person not work as hard as him? They do, and I bet many people work as hard too. But the thing
Mhm.
about talent is they give you a head start. Yes, but when you in the competitive zone, talent not gonna carry you the whole way. Those you say Messi is more talented than Ronaldo. Do you think Messi doesn't put hard work on his talent? I believe that talent, basically what I'm trying to say here, talent does give you a head start than anyone, right? But hard work, the one that put you on the long term win, the one that put you on top of that. That's why I believe hard work is more important than talent. But that's just my and that's it for me.
I still disagree, Zul. I think some things are just gated by talent. Some things are like you cannot do it. You just even no matter how hard you try, no matter how
Mhm.
hard you work, you just won't make it there because you don't have the talent to do it. Like okay, let's find
Yeah.
another example. Like let's say that in your example, people with talent put in hard work.
Mhm.
They put in hard work, but the thing is, everyone can give like can give effort. Everyone can do it, but not everyone has talent. Let's say another example is I want to sing. I practice so hard, but I
Mhm.
just don't have the talent. Do you think I'll ever make it? No, because it's gated by talent.
Mhm.
You just don't have it. It might work in some other cases, but not all of it. There are some things that is just gated by talent.
Unfortunately,
I'd say that
yes.
I can say that there are a lot of famous people who doesn't work hard but are just famous because they are very talented. But no matter how hard you try, oh, I want to be like Bruno Mars. I want to be as good as
Mhm.
Bruno Mars. I'd practice singing every day. Do you think I'll make it there? Do you think I'll be as famous as him? No, because it's gated by talent. I just don't have it.
I would say,
Zero.
uh, okay, my turn.
Yes.
I
To
would
be honest,
disagree on your. Wait, is it me or zero?
Oh, up to you
uh,
guys.
it's okay. It's okay. You go ahead. Go ahead. That's fine.
Okay, I gotta disagree with you. I would say that everyone could achieve the hard work thingy. And when you say that, oh, even if they do hard work every day to achieve it, but they still can't do it because someone talented than her or him. I would say that's because of the opportunity didn't reach the person, and that's opportunity is a different thing than different word than talented. You could you could keep pushing, yes, but if you did just get lucky enough, get viral on the social media, suddenly people all view your video, or just the opportunity just didn't get to you. That's just you're just unlucky, mate. What can I say?
But
And
Soul, luck is also
yes,
luck is also a talent. Being lucky is
I,
also a talent. Like
I
everything that happens to you without you putting in effort, it's just talent, bro. You being smart, it's a talent, bro.
uh,
You just have it, bro. You can
yes,
say that they just got lucky. Oh, they just got lucky. They just have more connections. It's because they have the talent to have it. You just
okay.
it's something that you cannot beat with hard work. Like let's look at another example, like Einstein.
Hmm?
Do you think if
Hmm?
I work hard, I read every day, I do math every day, do you think I'll be as smart as him? Do you think I'll achieve the achievements that he had? No, because it's
Yes,
gated by talent. He was lucky enough to be born with that talent. Do you think? Do you think
I
that
will not.
any average person that would work hard would reach that level? It's gated by talent, bro.
To me, they can, because the thing is, born talented for me is like, I don't think that's something that logical. Maybe it is, but overall, the skill that they have, you could have talent to have the skill, but people that hard work to improve the skill, I think that's why hard work is how does it, you could reach it through hard work, because talented people could have the skill, but do they have the hard
Mm.
work to keep pushing and improve their skill? No, they don't,
And
because they're just talented. Yes,
as I
yeah.
was saying, working hard is an option. If I'm more talented than anyone else, one day I just decide, okay, I'm more talented, then I'll also work harder than anyone else.
Mm.
It's a controllable thing. You can control it. You can push yourself to work hard. But if I don't have the talent, no matter how hard I work, I will never reach the heights that a talented person can achieve.
Yeah, I think we just disagree on this, mate, because I believe that hardworking will achieve it. Could
Do you,
achieve it.
do you have
Uh,
any opinions on this?
you know,
To be
tell
honest,
us, mate.
like I mean, I'm neutral. Like thing is, you cannot utilize your talent without hard work. While also like talent also gives you a big advantage. Like if someone who has talent competes with someone who hard works, if they both put in the same effort and have the same conditions, the one with talent will come out on top. Of course,
Mm.
that's the thing.
Okay,
I would
but yes, yes.
like it differs from person to person. Like for example, like let's just say Jom is better at like playing guitar, but for me, I'm better at singing. Like for example, thing is like if me and Jom put the same effort at the same thing, like for example, he's more talented in guitar, and me and him put the same effort in guitar. Of course, Jom is gonna come out on top because he has the talent for it. Whereas, like in different things, where I'm more talented, of course, I'm gonna be the one who comes out on top in the same condition that we put in the same hard work. So yeah, that's all for me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just answer. Like I was reading through the chats and Axel.
Oh,
So what I am saying is that that Einstein was born smart, so he can understand. He can calculate more than anyone else. It's not that he was born knowing something. It's just that he has the capacity to better understand something. Like if you put someone beside Einstein and they study the same thing, Einstein would come on top when you put them to test because he just have the capacity to the capability to understand it better than someone else. So I'm not saying that he was born knowing the E equals MC squared. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is
Yeah.
that he has the capacity to do it better than anyone else. So yeah, do we agree to disagree again, Sul?
I think we gotta go that way. And,
Yeah.
to go back to that topic about Einstein, I believe that yes, he got talent and he hard work to build those to be smarter in his world. But I believe that people that hard work could build the skill that he have. Maybe it's gonna be slower, yes, but that's the thing about hard work. If you could improving and you could working on it, you will defeat people that have talent on it, but don't put hard work on it. Well, so John, to go back, yes, I guess it's just agree to disagree.
Let's agree to
um,
disagree.
I yes.
Zero?
Zero this topic.
Okay, so do you guys have anything to add? Anyone in the comments as well? Do you guys have any opinions?
Oh, they got a lot of
They're
opinion,
arguing
bro.
right now,
Trust.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, like John Cook is like mentioning Magnus Carlsen, for example. Magnus Carlsen, even
Yes.
even though like uh, he doesn't put in as much hard work as others, he built it himself. Like he still put hard work, but he still came out on top because he's overall like more talented. Like you're telling me, like for example, Hikaru Nakamura, Ali Reza, for example, haven't put as much effort as Magnus Carlsen. No, they have. They tried, but in the end, like Magnus with his talent, in my opinion, like he came out on top because he had more talent. Uh, but yeah, that's all. Like for now, I think we should move on to the next topic, unless you guys have anything to add, John or Zul.
No, we'll
I don't want.
just agree to disagree for now.
Yes,
I
and
don't,
I'm reading the
Of
yeah.
chat.
course, of course.
All right.
Well, okay, next topic, guys. Let's go to the next topic. Remakes are better
Yes,
than
yes.
original movies, games, stories, or stories, movies, etc. Like, so for example, like, let's just say there's this game that I love playing back in like 15 years ago. They made a remake of it. Is it gonna be better or worse, and why? So let's start by me. Look, for me, in my opinion, like remakes, like the idea of a remake is good, but thing is, like for example, if it's something old, you're gonna have nostalgia for it. That's why you love it. It's because you have nostalgia for it. Like maybe it's not gonna be the same quality as the remake. Like the remake, of course, is gonna be better in terms of like maybe gameplay, visibility, graphics. But like for example, when we're talking about like maybe like Zelda game, a Zelda game got remastered. I don't think it would hit as much as it used to hit because before like it would be like nostalgic. You play this game for nostalgia and you miss it. But when you remake it, you lose that nostalgia that it has. Like a piece of that nostalgia is like gone. So it kind of loses its value. You get what I'm trying to say, guys?
I feel it.
Yes.
True.
Okay, let's go to John. What do you think, John, on this?
Oh, me? Okay. So yeah, I do share the same opinion on this. Like, I think that originals will always be better because sometimes I do feel that remakes are just cash grabs or something. They are
Oh,
like being built upon the ideas that were already there. I'd rather they do something new rather than profit from something that was already established. Like I feel like it kills creativity just because something was good and people liked it. They would just copy it, remaster it or something, and they instead of creating a sequel or something brand new. So I feel like originals will always be better for me. Azul, Do we
Yes.
agree this time? Do
Oh,
we
fuck.
can do
Jom,
we
Jom, Jom. The last thing I would do is agree with you. If you, that's the last thing, bro. I would rather kill myself, mate, before I agree with you about something. Now, so I fully disagree, Jom. Me personally, I think remake is good. Jom, do you love character development?
nah nah
You say you don't.
yeah
Do you love expanding on the story? Do you love world building?
I do.
So without remake, mate, how can we expand on the story? How can we build more about the character? I give you an example. Jujutsu Kaisen. I finished the manga. Now I on the remake called Jujutsu Kaisen Murderla. I because I'm curious about the world. I'm curious about how they're gonna expand it. What's gonna happen? And without remake, mate, it won't. I would not know. How can I know what happened to Yuji after the end of the story? How can I know about other story? How can I know about this world? I want to. The thing about movie game, you invest on it. Yes,
Mm.
now nostalgic or old movie, just whatever. But when you invest on something, you want to know a lot more. And because of remake, uh, it make it happen. And I love every second of it, John. Do you have a problem with that?
No. Like I'm okay. I'm okay with expanding and sequel. What I'm not okay with is doing the same thing, like
Hmm.
like redoing the original story. I'm okay with sequels. I'm okay with
Hmm.
following up with the story that was already built. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay is like,
Okay.
let's give a very specific example. Like we all
Hmm.
know that the movie the movie's name is Kung Fu Kid, I think. It's like branded as the remake of Karate Kid, right?
Hmm.
The martial arts might be different, but it was like branded as a remake of Karate Kid, the Kung Fu Kid, and it sucks.
Yes.
You know why? Because it just tried to profit from the idea of Karate Kid. Like the story is very similar, but it's way worse than the original. So I'm okay with Karate Kid having sequels like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fun to watch. The sequel might not beat the original, but the remake is so bad. It's because they, instead of like doing something original, they tried to profit off of an idea that was already established.
Hmm.
It's not even about the nostalgia. It's just no, it's just bad. Like I just don't like the idea of remaking something that was already good. Have you ever seen something bad that has been remake? Maybe there are some, but I think most of the studios, most of the developers, or like most of them, they profit up of good ideas. Why would you remake something that was already good back then? So that's what
Hmm.
I'm not okay. I'm okay with just to clarify, I'm okay with sequels, with story building, with expanding the story. What I'm not okay is redoing something that was already good. Remasters, I'm not sure if remasters are considered remake. I think it's just porting, portability. But yeah, if it changes something from the original, like they tweak it a bit, not for the purpose of enhancing the resolution or something. This is applicable to games, right? If it's remastered, then it might be okay, but still, it hits different. The original always hits different. One example is for the anime lovers, Hunter x Hunter. They would always compare the new version to the old one, because the old one has this like gothic dark feeling. The
Hmm.
new one is like cartoons. Like I don't feel the suspense that the original brought when it came out. So yeah, I really don't like remake.
About the Hunter as Hunter, I think that's just very about personal choice. You like Cortic and you like
Yeah.
this, and about the bad apple about the Karate Kid, I do believe people are exploiting it to make quick cash grab, and
Yeah.
I fully not support it. But remaster, some remaster or remake are just better. Because let me, I personally, I love um, improving stuff. And the thing about all movie that are maybe not the best, they don't have the best graphic. I personally love the best graphic. They don't have the best pacing. They don't have the best writing, or they changed a bit last minute. But with remake, they could people they could improve on what they did, or mistake that they did in the past. And just because of that, I believe that remake are good. Not yes, are good or should have, especially to a movie that doesn't get a good company to direct it or suppose. Oh yes, yeah. But they just I'm just talking about the improvement that they could and they will do in the remake. About the bad apple, I believe it exists and it is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
I have to agree
I'm
with
not,
Zul. Wait,
sorry.
do you wanna go first, John?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if just correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't consider
Yes.
remaster as a remake because a remaster is like built on like the like for example Resident Evil remastered. It's
Yes.
it's the same thing. They just enhance the resolution. So I'm not sure if I would consider that remake. What I would consider a remake is, for example, a song from way back then being sang by another singer with like a bit of like different melody or instrumental. That is something I would consider remake, but I'm not sure if I would consider remastering a game a remake. I think I would consider something as a remake if it was built by another studio, or they change something like they actually change how the characters look like,
Mm.
or how the gameplay works, the controls. That's what I would consider a remake. But I'm not sure if correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, yeah, and I don't think that these companies tend to remake some like bad releases, like bad songs, bad movies. I don't think they would remake that because it won't profit. What they tend
Mm.
to do is like, yeah, profit from good ideas that was already established. So yeah, I do believe that remakes just kill creativity. It stops people from, because why would you try to think so hard of original ideas of something new when you can just prop it up of something that was already established. That's just my opinion on this.
Mm.
Yeah. I have to agree. Like, to be honest, like thing is, like remakes and remasters are like pointless, you know? Like unless like the game is like really old, the graphics are really bad. And the thing is, like as John pointed out, like thing is like a remakes, they're mostly cash grabs because let's just say the studio ran out of ideas and now they're just trying to get more money from the consumer. And who's losing? The consumer, of course, because he's not getting new content. He's just getting the new content in a different shape or form. So, like for
Mm.
example, and remasters, like for example, like some games are released remastered, like that's good. Like especially if the game is like really old. Like for example, as John like pointed out, like Resident Evil, remastered versions are really good because first of all, like Resident Evil has a lot of acceptance, but also like thing is, Resident Evil recently, like they're just focusing too much on remasters, but they're not focusing on the actual plot of the story. They're not focusing on the story itself. So yes, it does kill creativity. But as like Zul pointed out, it's also good. Like remakes are good because it gives like the viewer a different perspective. Maybe it gives them like different ideas about what could have happened, what should have happened. Like because the remakes like also change some of the plot, some of the storyline of what's gonna happen. So it gives like the viewer like maybe clarification or more context on the topic itself. So yeah, that's for me. Go ahead, Zol. Do you have anything to say?
Honestly, mate, I just will give my summary and I will stand on my ground. Like I say, the last thing I will do is agree on you, both Jom and Zero. Fuck it. Anyway, um, overall, remake is good because they could improve or give a different perspective or just overall better. But I would say that original have their own heart to have their own special like nostalgic or the originality. But that's the thing, mate. When they make remake, the old one is not lost. It's still there for people who still want to appreciate and watch it or play it. It's still there. Remake is just like more extra, DLC, if you will. So that's my summary, mate. And that's it for me.
And
Go ahead,
for
John.
me, yeah, I'd also stand my ground that I'd rather have them spend those resources creating something new that we can enjoy rather than like rebuilding something that is already good. I want to like experience something new, like a new movie that I don't know the plot yet, I don't know the story yet, rather than rewatching something that I already have just with different paces or playing the same game that I already played just with like a bit of better graphics. I'd rather explore something new. That's just what I'm saying. Yeah, that's it for me, I think.
Well,
Zero?
all right, guys. I think that sums it all up for our podcast. Like, do you guys have anything to add? Also, shout out to Lazy. To be honest, Lazy is goated. Wait, Lazy. Do you have an opinion on this topic, Lazy? May I ask?
What? Did Lazy glaze you in the chat? Or what?
No. I think Lazy wants to speak on stage, guys. Lazy, you could come on stage. You could come on stage, mate.
Sure. I think because we end early, anyone who want to be on stage, do up your hand to give your piece.
Yes.
And if it doesn't zero, you could end it.
Well, if no one
But
has an
we are
opinion, guys, we can just end it here. Like, we can just sum it all up.
yes.
Yeah. And if does anyone want to go on stage, guys, and say anything, whether it's glazing me, Jom, or Zul? But to be honest, like Zul won. To be honest, Zul won. I gotta say, Zul came out on top,
Ah,
bro. Zul had more
I
hard
think
work, bro.
I don't think so. But
yes,
okay.
that's the thing. I don't think no one winning or losing, because we are bit stubborn people, mate. Wait, before that, just before people go up, just to make sure that you are live stream and recorded.
Yes, yes, we have been streaming for 58 minutes
Yes, in YouTube.
on
And if
YouTube,
it
of course.
doesn't, go ahead, Zero. You could end it by saying your goodbye.
Anyways, that's all for today's podcast, guys. Hope you had fun and enjoy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend because it's about to end. And yeah, you guys have school
And Among
tomorrow or
Us.
uni. Oh yeah. And also, we have an Among Us game night in 5 minutes. It's in 11:05 PHP and Malaysia time. So basically, in 7 minutes to be specific. And that's it, guys. I'm here. This is BNF, and alongside me is Zul and Jom, and we hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for whoever
Yes.
attended, and